Child Help is an organization that helps spread awareness of child abuse and helps those in need. They offer treatment programs, advocacy centers, and residential treatment facilities for children who are being abused or are dealing with the aftermath of the neglect they had faced. Child Help will work with the families and try to come up with a plan for what the child needs. Child Help deals with many cases of child abuse. The issue is substantial. A report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds. The treatment programs will give the child the medical attention they need and allows the child to have someone to talk to. Child Help's treatment programs exist to give children a safe haven with love and the tools needed to overcome their damaging past. The treatment program will place children in an advocacy center or a residential treatment facility based on court orders and how bad of condition the child is in. Child Help advocacy centers will interview victims, give medical exams, and provide the child a safe environment. There are 3 different advocacy centers: Arizona, North Arizona, and East Tennessee. At the Child Help Center of Arizona, a specially trained forensic interviewer meets with each child, asking age-appropriate, non-leading questions to allow abused children to share their story in a way to withstand court scrutiny, aid in the prosecution of abusers, and minimize additional trauma to the victim. As part of this process, children also may receive a specialized medical exam to gather evidence of physical and/or sexual assault. In the East Tennessee Advocacy Center, they interview children and try and understand everything they went through. Medical exams are given, and if needed, mental health treatment is given. The advocacy centers try and do the best they can to make sure the children and their families are treated well and get the care and attention they deserve. Child Help residential treatment facilities are also called villages. They offer treatment programs based on court orders for severely abused and neglected children. There are 2 different villages: the Alice C. Tyler Village that is located in Lignum, Virginia, and the Merv Griffin Village in Baymont, California. The Alice C. Tyler Village can house up to 67 children. The staff of therapists, child care workers, teachers, social workers, and medical professionals provide a nurturing environment in which trust, self-esteem, and healing can take root and grow. They offer clinical therapy, educational therapy, art therapy, music therapy, animal-assisted therapy, and occupational therapy. The Griffin's Village can house up to 84 children and only offer a few different types of therapy. Child Help has prevention programs that try and educate everyone about child abuse and how serious it is. Child Help wants to try and end the cycle of child abuse because studies show that about 30% of abused and neglected children will later abuse other children. There are 2 different types of prevention programs. One is for athletes and the other is for educators. The Child Help Speak Up, Be Safe for Athletes Prevention Education initiative exists to promote the safe, physical, emotional, educational, and spiritual development of youth athletes. The program for educators allows adults to go to schools and businesses to educate children and other adults about child abuse and how we can prevent it. Child Help is an organization that spreads awareness of child abuse and helps those in need. The organization does a lot for the families and children. They do everything they can to try and stop child abuse and educate those around about how child abuse affects the children and the families.